What's going on, everybody? How you doing? And welcome. My name is Lord PeteyTV. I am here to give you our Mythic Plus affixes for the week. Now, as you all know, we have our next set. I'm pretty sure this is going to be walking into week, I think it's 11. Let me just double check that. Yeah, we're walking into week 11, which is crazy in my book, that we're going to be going into that. But, you know, it's I think it's pretty interesting. And from the discussions that I've had with a lot of other people, I think that we're going to have many weeks left. I think that this is going to be going into February or March of next year. So if you're looking to get those keys done, just know that the rotation isn't that different than what it normally is. And I think that the biggest thing that you should know as new people that are coming into the game is that every time you play, you're going to get better, and it's going to take time, but you're going to get better with what you're doing. Learn when you interrupts, learn your heals, learn your DPS, learn all of that, and over time you'll be good, and things will be back to normal. So yeah, so now the next thing I'm going to talk to you all about is what our Mythic Plus affixes are looking like. So the Mythic Plus affixes throughout every single week, I feel, really don't change the feeling as much as they used to be. I feel that each week used to have its positives and negatives, and now it doesn't matter once you get that high anymore. So first thing we're going to talk about is what our +2 affix is. So our +2 affix for this week is going to be Void Bound. That means that an emissary is going to spawn in the middle of the group, and then you burn that emissary down, and then it ends up healing, and then you end up getting a verse and cooldown reduction when that happens. But when that emissary is up, it means that they're going to be having a reduced damage debuff on the mobs. So make sure you burn that mob down first, which shouldn't be too bad because, you know, your AoE should be ripping up everything anyhow. The next thing you're going to be looking at is it's going to be Tyrannical for your 4 affix, which means bosses are going to have more health and they're going to deal more damage. And then you have Challenger's Peril, which is going to be your 7, which is the, you know, if you die, you have a 15-second addition. But you're going to have, you have a 15-second addition to your timer, but you then end up gaining 90 seconds also on that. And then your last affix is going to be, for your 10 affix, is going to be your Fortified. So you're going to have Fortified and also your Tyrannical. And then 12 is going to be, you know, Xalotap's Guile, which is going to be the removal of the bargain, and you're just going to have a flat increase of their HP and damage of 10%. So what I've been feeling is that up to 10, which is generally where everyone's just aiming for, because that's where you get your mythic pieces, it feels the same from week to week to week. So the littlest change is going to be, you know, that affix, either Voidbound, Devour, either your Voidbound, Devour, Ascent, or Oblivion. You know, that's the little change that you're going to feel at that. And the affixes really don't produce this dangerous feel like you did in the past. So I think that that's something that you really want to think about and know, that those lower affixes really aren't going to change your 10 affixes that much. Just remember to do your interrupts, your heals properly, all that fun stuff, and you'll be good to go. So the other thing I kind of want to talk to you about for this week is going to be these little changes that they're doing here. First of all, I'm going to say, make sure you hit the sub button here. We're looking to get that number up. You know, we greatly appreciate everybody for checking out our channel and our videos and everything. And I love it, and I'm so happy. I'm so proud of everybody. So thank you all very, very much. As for the changes that are happening, there's the next patch is coming out, which is going to come out. It's going to have a bunch of, I could say, positives and negatives. So I'm just going to go through them really, really quick. DKs, blood DKs that are going to be running Deathbringer are going to be getting buffed. Same thing with Frost DKs running Deathbringer are buffed. Frost DKs running Riders is going to be getting buffed. Feral Druids are in single, and both are getting buffed. Guardian Druids running, I'm not too sure which, I think that's, I'm not sure of which version, I think it's overall, all Guardian Druids are getting a damage buff. Resto Druids are getting a damage buff. Survival Hunters that are running Pack Leader and Sentinel are getting nerfed. Now, Fire Mages that are running Sun Fury and Frostfire are getting buffed. Windwalker Monks are getting buffed. Protection Pallies, both specs are getting a decrease. Lightsmith is getting a more of a decrease than the other. Holy Priest is getting a 3% increase in buff. Elemental Shaman Farseer edition is getting a 7% increase in there. And then after that, you got your enhancement shamans that are both Stormbringer and Totematic are both getting a nerf. And then Resto Shaman Farseer DPS specifically is getting a large damage gain. So overall, there really hasn't been many changes or anything happening in the dungeons. Right now, you can tell that they're doing a lot of tweaking and changing in the classes themselves to make them feel correct and viable for when you're going into, into the next season. And I think that right now we have this huge buffer of time to kind of get ourselves back to status quo, right? Like I said, we are at week 11. Normally they run at least 24 weeks, which would put us into, I think it was the beginning of February. And they've already stated that it's going to be end of February, beginning of March. So I have a feeling we're going to be seeing the beginning of March, which is probably going to be a 28 week, probably 28 weeks at least for the for the classes. I'm hoping I'm wrong. We'll definitely see. But as always, I greatly appreciate and love you all. I'm going to be trying to do some more keys for people in the community if you're looking to get some done. As always, dream big, keep gaming. I will see you in chat every single Monday through Friday on Twitch and YouTube. Love you. See you all soon. Bye, everybody.